Hello everybody, Dr. Samuel here again, and we are on the final part of the July 2021 Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate Examination in Mathematics. We are looking at the solution now to question number 10, part D, the final part of the paper. And again, it's a vector question. So the sum reads, the points O, Q, and R, as we see on the graph here, O, Q, and R, have coordinates 0, 0, that's the origin, 5, 2, so Q has coordinates 5, 2, and negative 1, 4. R has coordinates negative 1, 4. Write OR as a column vector. OR is this vector right here. Let me draw the arrow to show you better. This is the vector OR, a position vector. And that is because it starts from O and goes to another point R. And any time you have a position vector, the vector is the same as the coordinates of the point R. And since the coordinates of the point R is negative 1, 4, therefore the vector OR equals 1 in the x direction and plus 4 in the y direction. So that's why vector OR is negative 1, 4. So we'll move now to the second part of the question. Part 2 of the question said to find the magnitude of vector QR. When you have a vector surrounded by those two parallel straight lines like this, that means they are asking you to find the magnitude of the vector QR. And magnitude of a vector is simply the length of the line QR. That's the magnitude. To find it, we first have to find the vector QR. So, to find the vector QR, we find the two vectors we can add to get to QR. So it means we can go through O. Vector QR equals vector Q O plus vector O R. Vector QO, let's find it. We have vector OQ, okay? That's a position vector of Q, which is 5, 2. So QO is the inverse of vector OQ. And so we just change both signs to get vector QO is negative 5, negative 2. And vector OR, we know, is negative 1, 4. So we add to get minus 5 plus minus, that's minus. Minus 5 minus 1 is a negative 6. And minus 2 plus 4 is a plus 2. And that is vector QR. Now we could have also found vector QR by simply adding the squares to get to R from Q. In the x direction, that's the top number, and the y direction as a bottom number in the vector. So if we go from Q, let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces to get to where R is, and we go up 1, 2. So it's -6, 2, as we found here. So now we have to find the magnitude of vector QR. We put the vector and we put the 2 lines showing we are finding the magnitude. And for that, you simply have to remember the formula. The magnitude is the square roots of the top number squared, that is 6 squared minus 6 squared, which is 36, to the square root of 36, because 6 times 6 is 36, plus the square of 2 is 4. Thirty-six plus 4 is 40, so it is simply the square root of 40. So we use our calculators to find the square root of 40, and you're going to get 6.3 as the square root of 40. And that is the magnitude of vector QR. So that is the end of the July 2021 paper. We'll continue with the videos by looking at different topics in a little more detail to explain the topics. Okay, if you like the video, then you can press the subscribe button, and you can also share the video and like the video. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye.